So not only did I forget I have eyebrows drawn on a little bit, forgot I had mascara on. But anyway, as you can see, we have some cards here. The cards are here. Ugh. And I wanted to finish element reads, and I think we had water and fire left. I think it may be too windy, but we can still try to get something. Alright, so divine forces of unconditional love, light, peace, wealth, health, prosperity, and everything good, lovely, and wonderful. What does water signs, since I have all this water behind me, what does the water signs need to know for their highest good at this time? More like, as I got this insight from the peace dealer, and I really like this perceptional way to look at tarot, especially when you do other signs. Think of it of how the other signs are contributing to the energy now. So you don't have to be a water sign to relate to what may be going on or the messages in this reading. It's just the overall lesson that the water signs have or is learning. It could, you know, the solution could possibly fit in your life in some way, shape, form, or fashion, as well as the other elements and other signs. So what's the main character energy for the water signs? Main character energy, please, and thank you. We'll do one more. And then so I'm going to pull from the center and lay out about 7 cards all together. And then the top card, I'm going to pull on each one of the cards that are laid out as clarifiers. Okay, so water signs. What is it? What's the main character energy? So we have, ooh, the Magician. So you guys are manifesting, definitely manifesting. This is definitely a lot of spiritual energy. The water signs are bringing in a lot of spiritual energy, as the first card out is the High Priestess, right? And that the High Priestess is ruled by the moon. The moon is Pisces, I believe, which is water sign as well. So that's you and your God self and your God energy. So now we're going to get the clarifiers from the top, and then we'll go into the message. So yeah, water signs, you guys are really magical at this time. This has nothing to do with manipulation. This is about you actually just in your God energy as a co-creator in you know, creating, being very creative. Water is creative energy. Bottom of the deck is the 6 of Swords, which is then moving on to calmer waters. Perhaps in a new level in your life of maybe integrating a new belief system or just a new way of thinking. I feel like you guys have integrated a new way of thinking. And now you're creating from that space because it was able to help you lift some burdens off your shoulders and to give you more confidence in your power, in your inner power, in your spiritual power. Because again, we have the High Priestess and the Queen of Staffs. So you're really in your bag as a water sign and really tapping into your intuition, and you're seeing how you are most of the time, more of the time you're right than you are wrong. And so it's helping you to build confidence in yourself. 7 of Staffs, Ace of Pentacles. You're seeing how it's, you know, with you standing your ground about your intuition and following your intuition, you're seeing how it's leading you to great opportunities in your life. And so Spirit just wants you to not get too, if we go back to the Magician card, to kind of rest in that and to really appreciate that and make sure you're analyzing yourself, introspection, make sure you're using it for the right reasons. As we go back to the Magician, it could be manipulation. Don't use your powers to manipulate people. Make sure you stay on track with walking in integrity, because that is how you have to walk when you're in the spiritual journey. So we have the Three of Cups here with the Four of Swords. It's a celebration. For me, the Three of Cups can represent your ancestors celebrating because of the advancement that you're making in the spiritual realm. So I feel like you guys are doing exactly that. You're changing the way that you used to use your powers, because you didn't really know that they were your powers. You just noticed that you were always kind of correct, but now you're honing in and learning to control that. So so as we continue in the reading, we got the Ten of Pentacles here with the Page of Pentacles. You are breaking generational curses and building generational legacies with this power that you have cultivated and generated. It's like, maybe with this, speaking about the Ten of Pentacles, speaking about generational curses, maybe, this is something that was just in your bloodline for many generations. And in the past, it possibly was used in a toxic way. As, the next card, we have the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Death card. All right, so it's like the Two of Pentacles, this juggling, okay? And for me, the Two of Pentacles represent being too worried about being stuck in the past and too worried about the future, but learning to be present in the moment. So, and with the Death card here, there's a deep transformation. So I feel like there's a deep transformation in that energy of you juggling, and the fact that you're not juggling anymore. Because for me, the Two of Pentacles represents being present, being in the moment, because in the present is where you heal the past and where you create the future by the energy that you're vibrating at. So I feel like, again, with the Page of Pentacles, this is an opportunity. You're taking this new this offer that you've been given via your spiritual journey, the way I'm blowing, I don't want to blow the cards, and you're healing yourself with the toxicity, and you're using your intuition for good, with the Star card here being clarified by the Devil. The Star card represents healing. It represents patience. It represents wish coming true. So you're definitely, like I said, healing from toxicity, a toxic way of thinking. When it comes to your life, your destiny, humanity, and how you will operate. Exactly. So we have the Devil card, and then the Six of Cups came out with the Five of Swords. Like, you're healing yourself. The Six of Cups represents healing that childhood trauma, perhaps. Maybe there was toxicity in your childhood with the Devil card here with the Six of Cups that left you Five of Swords in this mental conflict, or maybe there was a test to this new power, and you're kind of in mental conflict as to whether you're gonna, this is that point of decision and the point of change, like, or solidifying, have you changed? Because now something has come up to challenge this new growth within you, challenge to see if you really have healed those childhood traumas. So I feel like it's like the beginning of a test, spirit testing you. So we have the Eight of Staffs, which is downloads from spirit. The Moon card, downloads from spirit, that's helping you to uncover what's hidden, to get clarity in the confusion. And then we have the Five of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Clarity in the confusion as to why certain relationships perhaps didn't work out, because we have the Five of Cups here, which represents regret, crying over spilt milk, and then cups are emotions, so crying over your healing, because this is all clarifying the Star. This is just, the trigger that came up. There was a trigger that came up in which maybe someone of the past came back with the Six of Cups here, because they can represent reconciliation as well. Someone from the past came back up. And you're kind of probably in the 5 of Swords energy. Again, mental conflict, not really sure what to do or how to proceed. However, Spirit wants you to make sure that you hold on to and remember what you've learned, and to make sure you apply this again. So the reading was your intuition. It's on point right now. So what does your intuition tell you about this person? You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a lot of love there, and you've held on to it for so long. And then we have the 9 of Swords. You held on it for so long, and you just kind of regret, again with the 5 of Cups, and regret, and just wondering, like, why did it go wrong? You know, or maybe you're upset about the way you moved in that relationship. But at the same time, you know, you understand, and it's time for you to forgive yourself. I feel. Look at that 9 of Pentacles. It's time for you to forgive yourself, and you know, and this, it may, like I said, it may be you may want to get back with a certain person, or they may want to get back with you. But we have 9 of Pentacles here. Know that you will be successful, you know, in your own skin. You may have been one of those people who felt like they needed a relationship to be happy. You know, one of those type people who can't stand being alone, can't stand the silence, and to be alone with their thoughts, you know, and would, you know, employ any distraction that they could to escape it. But now it's like you've gained the power to cut out those things that are no longer serving you. You know, stop running away from taking accountability, stop running away from certain situations. And now you have the clarity that you need here with the Sun and the Queen of Swords. The clarity that you need to handle the situation that at one point really had you bound and in heartbreak. You know, you did the work, and in that energy of, you know, 9 of Pentacles, being alone, you know, or fearing being alone, you see now that there's nothing to fear. You know, that was about to go on a whole little old trip somewhere, and now you're faced with that decision to a staffs here, to either move forward or remain stagnant. But you're gonna, King of Staffs, move forward, and you're gonna protect your peace. You're gonna protect the self-love that you created within yourself in this time. You know, like I said, this is a test. How are you going to move? What are you going to do? Are you going to tap into your God energy? You know, tap into the energy of, you know, your higher self. And I feel like you are, and that's going to bring a tower in. A tower, which is, you know, could just be something sudden. You're suddenly going to realize the power that you have to create, because you may have manifested this person in so that you can get this closure, so that you can kind of see how you feel when this person comes around. You know, again, this could be a person that really, the one person that has, you know, like a lot of control over you, that can shift you in ways other people can't, because there's so much love there. I feel like this is this will be a test, is it for, you know, in regards is on if you're going to choose you. I don't know why I can't get my words together. Are you going to choose you, or are you going to go back to the old way and, you know, shape shift into what this person needs you to be? You know. And I feel like you're going to choose you. We have the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. You're becoming the person that you want to become, so that you can attract the person that you want to be with. You know, so you can attract your match. And so this person is coming back around so that you can possibly finally see that they aren't your match, and again, that you can finally get closure on a situation. Okay, that has to do with something that is near and dear to your heart. So that's what I get for you. I hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all, and until next time, peace.